Welcome to the revised tutorial video for the necessary steps needed to set up a new project in the latest version of Vertex BD. We'll start by creating a new project by going to File menu and choosing New Project. In Project ID, we can give the project a short identifier. The name field allows us to get a bit more descriptive. The Based On field allows you to copy an existing or local project, or, as is the case in this example, to use a previously set up template project, copying over all of its parameters and files, etc. Here, the more advanced parametric template is used that allows greater control over the Z levels in the model. Once selected, click OK. The project data card will then open and is used to enter information about the project itself, including contact and building location details. Some of this information is carried over into the outputs, such as the drawing sheets, but can be disregarded if unnecessary. When you click OK on the project data card, we go directly into the project, which brings up the drawing model pairs window. This shows the active modeling pairs that are available, with a drawing for each in both architectural and framing, as well as their respective models. Here, simply click on the ground floor walls to be taken to the 2D drawing of that particular modeling pair. You can press the F2 key or this button here to toggle between the 2D and 3D views. We also have the project document browser here on the left, which is the quickest way to access different drawings, models, and outputs within the project. Tabs down at the bottom allows us to switch to the model tree, where different elements within the project can be hidden via a right click. As mentioned earlier, when you first start a project, you need to select the number of draw model pairs that are available. This is done via the project document browser, right-clicking settings, and using the Select Active Draw Model Pairs, toggling on and off the different pairs to be used. If we press F4, you can see that the Draw Model Pairs window is updated. The next part of the project setup is to select the default wall height for each level or story within the project. To do that, we can right-click on the Settings entry again and select Edit 3D Levels. This interface allows us to adjust the wall heights as well as the floor-to-floor heights for each level in the project. The Preview panel shows dimensions for the wall heights of each level and also the floor-to-floor height and the window header heights. The easiest way to make a change to these is to just double-click on the dimension you want to make the change to. So for example, if I double-click this ground floor wall height value, I can then enter in a new value. And as soon as I click OK, the Preview panel updates, altering the height of the building above, as well as changing the finished floor level of the first story. Window header heights also work in the same way. For the floor thickness itself, you can select whether you want to fix floor-to-floor height and change the wall height, or fix the wall height or room height and adjust the floor-to-floor height. Once done, click OK. The last step to setting up a project before we start drafting is to alter the project parameters from the default parameters stored in the template project. The project parameters can be found by again right-clicking the Settings entry in the document browser and selecting Edit Project Parameters. You will notice that there is a parameter set for each level we have active as a drawing model pair. However, most values within here are controlled by the 3D or Z levels we set up earlier and are so grayed out. The framing parameters contain sets of rules for the framing of different wall types, as shown by the tabs at the bottom. Each wall type has its own set of identical parameters to set up, and these will be automatically picked up by the wall you have chosen from the wall library. So we will just go through the exterior bearing wall types. The first section deals with panel breaks, and a minimum and a maximum length for all panels can be defined here, as well as preferred lengths. Details covers the wall connections, whether this be a corner or a backer. Details can be chosen by clicking the row, then choosing the type you require from the preview drawing by selecting the blue diamonds. Finally, the stud section allows you to choose if you have a single or double center stud, if stud orientation is mirrored, the center-to-center spacing of the studs, as well as their starting position in the panel. Once all are set, click OK and we are ready to start drafting. This will be covered in the rest of the video series. Thank you for watching.